Welcome to the 5 on 5. Today I'm joined by John Barker with Bike Build. Thank you so much for coming to see us.
Thank you for having me on the show.
So for many of us who might not know exactly what your organization does, what it is, let us know. What is it?
I'm with an organization called Run for the Wall, and we escort veterans from Los Angeles area all the way to Arlington, Virginia every year for Memorial Day weekend. We start out with about 600 motorcycles and we end up with about 2,000 by the time we get to Arlington. Our group is the only one that's allowed into Arlington Cemetery where we lay a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown. Wow, and you also help vets with bikes, right? You actually build some bikes? That's correct. The board asked me and another gentleman out of Texas to start the bike build for wounded combat veterans. So that's the criteria. And my partner found a bike actually in Dallas, Texas area. And then I picked up the bike and brought it up here to get it rebuilt so that a combat injured veteran, Marine Corps, will be fitted for the bike so that he can ride it.
Wow, and who have you selected this year?
Charlie Linville, Staff Sergeant Linville out of Boise, Idaho area. He's missing his lower part of his right leg that was blown off in an IED in Afghanistan. We found him via a gunnery sergeant out of Camp Pendleton that I had helped work with last year on a bike build. And so he told me about Charlie. I got the pictures of him, saw what had happened to him, and we had to build it. See, the motorcycle represents freedom for these people. And they used to ride before these incidents. So now we build one that is modified so that they can ride it. And once they've done that, accomplished that feat, it then inspires others to do the same thing. And it brings life back to them.
That's so amazing. Well, we'll be right back with more with John Barker. Stay with us. Welcome back. Again, we're here with John Barker with Bike Build. So, John, these bikes are built for wounded vets, and these bikes, they're professionally done, right? Right here in the Rogue Valley.
That's correct. In fact, Mark Daly of Thunderstruck Motors, and Mark and I go back a ways, and he builds show bikes. And so when I contacted him about this, he was all over it. He's got a lot of veterans in his background. And then there's Jeremiah Thering, who is the painter dude we talked to out of Talent. Both of these people don't know the talents that they have. And Jeremiah paints like you wouldn't believe. And when I approached him and I said, I don't have a lot of money in this thing for you, he said, don't worry, I'm going to put a $5,000 paint job on that thing for you.
Wow, that is amazing. So when exactly will Sergeant Linville get to see this beauty?
Sergeant Linville and his advisor, a triple amputee, will be flown into the Rogue Valley on January 2nd. Then on the 3rd, they will meet with Mark, go through how the bike should be fitted to him. Then we're going to have an escort by the local sheriff's department over to Two Val Lodge, where there will be about a quarter-mile flag line for him. And you see these signs out on our freeways here about we honor our vets. Well, now's a chance for everybody to come over and do what the sign says and honor these two men.
That is amazing. I love this organization. Now, if people want to support your cause, how can they get involved?
Run for the Wall, RFTW, www.rftw.org, has a link on there about Wounded Warrior Bike Build, and they can donate at that. Come out to Two Val Lodge. I'm not going to turn down any money out there either. So they can come out and help us there.
Sounds good. What an amazing organization. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, John Barker with Bike Build. We'll be right back.